Hey everybody, it's Spawn82, and I'm here with, well, first, I'm going to show you this little simple thing. I'm sure a bunch of other people have thought of this first. As a matter of fact, I know other people have thought of it, I just don't know who thought of it first, so whatever. Anyway, solar cell, redstone inverter, time set day on a command block. So, it turns night, it automatically turns it day. Now, I figured I'd show you all off. This is my chicken cooker. We prettied it up a little bit. You know, me and XV prettied it up a little bit before we decided to show it off. So let me introduce you to the FKC. I'll just call it the fucking kills chickens. So we made it look all nice. It's actually really simple. I'll show you how it works, then I'm going to show you how to build one, because it's not nearly as complex as this looks. So, you have a load of chickens. Now, this is the part I'm going to show you first. It's a very simple process. The chickens are standing there, you wait for them to mature. Now, there's actually better ways to do this, and I think in the future I'm going to improve it, because I saw someone else's design, and I could make it easier to use, or at least more, what's the word I'm looking for? More perfected, I suppose. Anyway, it's really simple. The chickens are standing on that block, which is attached to a sticky piston. Then you've got a piston there and a block of wood. So, light the wood, press the button. Chickens fall into hopper, chickens die. Chickens end up in chest through hopper. Now, as for spawning the chickens, I currently have a, if you'll notice there's a dispenser up there hooked up to a redstone clock. So, this is something I leave it off a lot of the time because the clocks can actually eat up a lot of resources. But yeah, you just let it fire until you have fired however many chickens you want. It's important to let them grow too, A, because you don't get anything, B, because occasionally when there's a baby in there, the chickens will explode out this hole. If there's not a baby in there, they never fall through this hole. But if there's one baby present, it will explode out the hole and there will be cooked chicken everywhere. So anyway, I'll go show you how it looks on the outside. Now, it's a little needlessly complex at the moment because I was just goofing around with a lot of the ideas. Okay, so up here, because I wanted to cut down on the chicken noise, we have the chicken breeding. It all breeds straight down into this hopper. I just wanted to cut down on the noise. That was the only thing I really wanted. Now, if you're not on a server, you can actually leave this thing on all the time. You can just leave it on, and this timer will sit here. This is the on-off switch that'll cut off the timer. And it'll continually collect and throw eggs, and whenever it throws an egg, it'll go straight down in there if it turns into a chicken. It's actually really pretty simple to build, which is why I'm going to show you. So, let's see, we need stone first. I'm going to make this thing 10 blocks tall. It doesn't actually need to be that tall, but I'm building it simplified. Alright, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. And I want to show you how easy it is to actually build. You only need 3 pistons total to build the really easy version. So we're gonna let some glass, any stone will do. But I like the smooth stone just for looks. So yeah, we're gonna build a really small, really compact version of it. So let's see, glass. Right, now, I'm gonna need fill that up to the top. There. Now, bottom 2 blocks are obvious. We need a a chest, and a hopper. That is very, very simple work. So, chest goes there, hopper goes there. Now, up here, I'm going to actually build it a little differently just because it'll make the thing work a little better. There's that block. It doesn't work automatically, but it works fairly fast, so I have no complaints. Now, this will make the thing work a little bit better, I think. So, we'll find it. Well, it needs to be one wider than that, actually. This is just because it'll, actually, if I build it like this, I might even be able to build it smaller. I'm just building it half-assed now. So, this is basically the... I should probably show you the super simple design, but the super simple design is literally you put a sign in this hole at that block, and then water above it. Or no, wait, at the block below that. So that's where the water block would be. Then chickens would be here. They can't escape. It falls down. But we'll go with this. All right. So what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Yeah, this is gonna be the super simple design. I'm already doing it wrong, mind you. Yeah, I'm already doing it wrong. But, so let's delete this, because I am derping hardcore. Alright. So, super simple design. Let's head back. We're going to treat this as though you're just throwing the eggs in by hand. Not like you're trying to build with redstone, but like, you know, you're trying to throw the eggs in by hand. So, we don't even need most of this stuff. Well, we do need some of it. Anyway, so, point being, wooden block goes here. So, there's that. Now we use this standard piston here, because that will snuff the wooden block once it's gone out. Now, directly above this wooden block, we use a standard, well, it needs to be out one further. Okay, two farther. Or there will need to be two there. Anyway, there we use a sticky piston. So we go down here, put down our sticky piston, put a stone block. Alright. Now, believe it or not, this is already mostly done. We add a way for us to get at the switch, and we will... Let me remember how I need to do that. Ah, yeah. So it needs to be out far enough to add an inverter, which is not hard. So we and redstone torch. So redstone torch, then redstone canaries. That's right, redstone canaries. Where's a lever? There's a lever. Actually, no, we want a button, not a lever. So, we put the button here. There, that's working just fine. Now, we will continue this signal out and around that block, enough to continue it this way. I know there's easier ways to get a signal to go around corners and shit. Or, you know, to make that work, but I'm not that good at remembering how redstone works, so. Right, we add 3 of these, because 3 appears to be about the ideal setting. So we go blop, 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 blop. Alright, that needs to be over 1. Oh no, wait, I remember how I handled this. I handled this by not knowing what I'm doing. There we go. Now, what should happen when I hit this switch is that piston should retract. Then a second later, that thing should come forward. So, that didn't work. Alright, what did I do wrong? Oh, that's right. Alright. I need to make it 1 farther. This is actually turning out worse because I am not good at explaining things, so let's just make this... there. And then... that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, I can't remember a lot of redstone. Yeah. Oh, I remember what I'm doing wrong. I need to erase a lot of this. I do need the inverter, but you know. Alright, so. This is all gonna... I can just take that out and put this here. Oh, wait, it has to be out. Or I could do this and that. And that would work just as well and take up a little less space. There. There. Now it should work. Okay. But the secondary piston isn't working because it travels too far? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably because the signal's not traveling far enough. I'll put one here. I think it's not going to work, is it? Yep. Alright. See, this works well until I try and remember I'm supposed to tell someone how it works. That's when it no longer functions. What is going on? Alright, I'm going to hook a lever up to this temporarily. Alright. So, you'll see me shortly figure out... Oh, it's because I forgot to put redstone down. That would be it. Alright, so. I'm dumb. Alright, so. Hit that. That's it. Alright. That block actually doesn't belong there, so then we go. There. So. Simple way of doing it. We're going to use spawn eggs just so I can show you. This is the simplified spawner. This is literally as simple as it needs to be. So, you can even probably put that at foot level, but let's... Well, let me put a set of steps up here. So, chickens will get thrown down, because actually, at this point, the thing only needs to be this tall. That's it. That's as tall as the thing needs to be. You can probably simplify this redstone a lot, if you know what you're doing. But, chickens all go into the chamber. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now. It's under here. Literally, all that's being done now is, well, oh yeah, let me simplify this a lot. If you really want to make this a simple thing. It's actually, I can put the button on it from here. So, you just light the wooden block, hit this, and, alright, I made a few mistakes, obviously, in this design, but, it actually, I think, needs to be a 2-block drop, and that's an error. So it needs to be 1 block higher than this. Let's try this again. Like I said, sometimes it just doesn't work right. Yeah. Alright. I think I know how to fix this, actually. For this design. There. That should actually completely eliminate the problem. Spawn some chickens. And either way, even if they do get out, it still kills them all and turns them into food. Okay, now I actually need to speed up that and make it last longer, so. Alright. Actually, no, I don't know. Anyway, the point is it needs to be 1 taller. Don't do what I did. Let's reset that. I think there. So yes, if it's 1 taller, which we'll actually fix now. I believe this is actually the same problem I had last time I designed it, and I completely went dumb and... There. Yeah, this is actually what I did, and it fixed it. So... So, you spawn chickens in using a standard egg. You know, the standard chicken egg. Not, you know, as opposed to a metric egg. Then light the fire, press the switch. Yeah, that was what I did wrong. It was the same thing I did wrong last time. And that's why the inside of the, kill fucking chickens is slightly oddly designed. So, yeah. This is my chicken machine. Now, I'll show you how to, or what I was doing for automation. Let me just... Alright, so, it doesn't actually need to be that long, so... I just need to make sure that the redstone won't get in the way. And I also need to... Now. I'm sure that everyone's going to come on and go, there are way simpler ways to do this, buddy. Like, yeah, I know. I don't do them. I don't do simple. So, hopper. There. Climb out of the hole. Alright, so. Now. Simple, a simple clock is all you really need to power this thing. So, I'm trying to remember. I think I can build it like 4 blocks, maybe at most, is what it would take. Well, not 4 blocks, but yeah. I'll show you what I mean. So, redstone, Peter going that way. It needs to be on the second thing. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I missing here? Oh, that's why. Because I'm dumb. Alright, I can... That there. That there. There we go. Now, of course, it's not powering that because I'm dumb. But... because I need to do this. That's not it. That's not what I need to do. Oh, that's right. It has to be 4 wide. That's why I went stupid. I thought it had to be 4 long. So anyway. Yeah, we put down a redstone repeater. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Why is it not working again? What did, oh. I think it needs to be a 4x4 grid for this particular one. I'm sure there are much easier ways to build one, so let's worry about them another time when I'm smart. There are such times, I assure you. So anyway. This is gonna be a meh. There. Now, I've just got to get it to work with that. There. There! Goddamn, that was way more complex than it needed to be. I'm sure everyone is going to point out ways that I can make it simpler. Feel free to do so. But when I don't have a bunch of extra crap added on, it takes up a 4x4 square for this particular timer. Now, this part, once again, well, let's use the glass for this so I can show what I'm talking about. So... This was, this part was actually my figuring. XV helped me work out some of the details, but I actually came up with the extremely simple spawner. And I'm gonna build it as simple as I need to. So, sign. Need a sign. Now, spawn sign. Bucket of water. I still need chicken eggs. I still keep putting them away, even though I don't need to put them away. So, you have to come down here. You put a sign. Done. Bucket of water. Done. Now, we spawn in chickens in this little chamber here. Eggs fall directly into hopper, fire directly into this thing, which go in, or which in turn get fired and end up in this chamber. Now, the reason I put a switch on this thing was so that you could just turn it on and off. It's actually really simple, or, you know, so that you could turn the timer on and off. But yeah, that is the entirety of the machine. It's not really super heavy, or, you know, super duper high tech or anything. But, well, let me get a stack of eggs, and I'll show you how it works when it's actually, you know, a fully formed and operational chicken machine. So, alright, so, eggs get pooped out here. As you can hear from the sound. So, eggs go down there, fall into hopper, get pooped out, turn into baby chickens. Occasionally, one chicken will get caught in the tunnel, but honestly, it doesn't affect anything because the chickens will eventually wander into the death tunnel on their own. So, if you're waiting for them to mature, you can wait and they'll just wander in. So, that's the egg machine. Yeah, really simple. I'm sure it's easier to make the redstone much simpler if you know what you're doing. Let me actually... So, this is it. It's full of chickens. Light. I like the piston there to put out the wood. You almost never need to replace the wood. Occasionally one chicken will somehow get out, and I don't know how. Probably through glitching. This is the much more complex... Well, it's not even much more complex. It's just a much more dramatic version thereof. Let me break away everything excess here for a moment. Yeah, this is the chicken machine. That's all there is to it, actually. Just, let me see. This is all there is to it. I'm sure that, like I said, someone who knows what they're doing can make this much, much simpler. I wish you best of luck, and they can also probably make it look much prettier. Because I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at making things pretty. I'm good at making things sort of work. So this is it. This is my entire egg factory. My friend Rexonite has actually put one up on his channel that is much, much better designed and much, much more complex. So, well, actually, it's not really much more complex because I'm sure if you actually look at how he's doing it as opposed to the way I'm doing it, which is half-assed, then it would probably seem simple in comparison. But either way, that was my design. And you can now see this, like I said, fully armed and operational chicken station. This is why I turned it off, too. You will get a lot of chickens. A lot of them. I think my machine produces something like, if you leave it on, it'll produce something like 400 to 500 cooked chickens an hour. Or at least this one. I actually had to turn it off because it was lagging my computer. My computer itself, with 16 gigs of RAM, it was lagging it because there were so many chickens there. That was the only thing on. I hadn't even built any of this bullshit yet. It was just the chickens. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you all next time, and till then, keep experimenting with redstone because I'm going to need your help with it in the future.